It's quarantine. Hello, recorders. I'm reporting to you from Fan Expo Chicago, and I got an amazing treat with you. I am here with one of the many Disney Channel legends, Corbin Bleu. I'm best from High School Musical, Jump In, and he contributed to the Minutemen soundtrack. And I'm like, man, dude, you were a part of our childhood. It's like, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing great, man. It's so great to be here and meet all the fans, and then of course look alongside me and see all of these other people that I grew up watching.
That's great. Anyway, I want to talk about what you grew up on. What were some of your top fandoms when you were a kid?
Well, I recently just performed at the Hollywood Bowl, and I got to do some of the songs that I grew up watching. So Goofy Movie was always on that list. Beauty and the Beast has always been one of my favorites, and Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, it's like I've seen the TikToks, man. That's just amazing. And especially if a TikTok, how do you feel like if you guys had that at the time, how many think you would have seen so many of the dances from High School Musical?
Oh my goodness, I know. When you think about it, High School Musical, when it first came out, that was when Twitter had just began. So it was incredible to see the response and how massive of a project it became without social media. I can be very interesting to see if we went back in time and social media was around at the time. It'd be really fascinating to see how the reaction would have been.
Yeah, to me, like the reception for High School Musical, like all the promos, the music videos, like I compare it to like TRL. Do you see it that way?
As far as the promotion for it?
And also music videos.
Well, I remember I had gone on to TRL actually when the projects were out. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. And also the music videos. I thought you had some of the best bangers. The Push It to the Limit song. Did you like? How was it for you coming up with the choreography for that?
Well, I didn't come up with the choreography. That was actually choreographed by a man named Shane Sparks. But I loved it. I've always been a performer. I've always loved singing and dancing. And at the time when I got the opportunity to do my own music video, that was Push It to the Limit was my first music video. And I mean, it was incredible. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, do you ever see it like as your own Thriller?
As my own Thriller?
Or your Billie Jean?
Oh my God, no. I mean, I grew up with MJ, and I've always been a fan. He's been a massive inspiration for me. I don't think I could ever say that would be my Billie Jean or my Thriller. I think that MJ is pretty untouchable. But I definitely aspire to be the perfectionist that he was.
Yeah, it's like MJ's legacy is still, going on for so long. And also, can you tell us, what are your Mount Rushmore of MJ songs?
Gosh. PYT, Billie Jean, Smooth Criminal, and Human Nature.
Yeah, those are all classics. Like, I agree with you. And of course, for me, always a sucker for Man in the Mirror. Such a beautiful song.
The list pretty much goes on and on. It's hard to pick a bad one.
Yeah. And also, I really dug the song you did for Minutemen, Run It Back. Like, what do you remember most about recording that song?
I'll be honest, I don't remember too much of the recording, but I did tour. And when I toured back with one of my own albums, that was one of the songs that I did perform on the tour. And it was always a fun number to do. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. Anyway, to wrap things up on a final note, so there's always been like so much talk about a fourth High School Musical project. What would you like to see your character Chad now?
If there ever was to be a fourth movie, I would love to see Chad, of course, in a coaching setting. I could definitely see him continuing basketball, but more so, I would love to have seen him become a commentator.
For a lot of 90s babies, like, thank you so much for being a part of our childhoods, man. To my eyes, like, alongside with Miley Cyrus, you guys are Disney legends to us. You guys are.
Thank you so much. Thank you.